Member from Leeds Grenville.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Consumer Services. Minister, 3 gasoline retailers in my area recently entered guilty pleas for price-fixing charges. I commend the Federal Competition Bureau for sticking up for motorists, feeling the pain at the pump. But my constituents think something's missing. They think Ontario's Consumer Services Ministry is asleep at the switch. People like Steve Connors of Kemptville are writing me to ask me a simple question. Other than watching the Premier drive up the price of gas with tax grabs, what is your ministry doing to protect consumers from being gouged?
Thank you. Minister of Consumer Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, it is certainly a pleasure for me to rise in this Ontario legislature to address issues relating to consumer protection. Certainly, Mr. Speaker, this government is committed to protecting Ontario's consumers. And Mr. Speaker, we are certainly look to the people on the opposite side to stand up for Ontarians. They don't even want to stand up for the budget. They don't even care about the Ontarians. They have no interest whatsoever in the budget, Mr. Speaker. So it behooves me that these people could get up and ask a question about consumer protection when they don't even care about Ontarians. They didn't even read the budget, Mr. Speaker, before they decided that they were going to support it. So, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
I appreciate it, Minister. This is a very touchy subject and difficult for you to answer. After all, it was your government who hit motorists with an 8% overnight increase, thanks to the hated HST. No one knows consumer gouging like the McGuinty government. Speaker, the Brockville Recorder and Times recently conducted a poll about gas prices, and 97% of respondents thought there was something fishy when it comes to how they fluctuate. So I ask you, Minister, are you with the 97%, or is your head stuck in the sand with the 3% that think everything's okay?
Minister.
Mr. Speaker, first of all, Mr. Speaker, let me say that the member opposite should realize that an unnecessary election would kill the proposed legislation to crack down on cell phone issues and contracts issues, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I want to say our government is committed to addressing issues relating to consumer protection, and we are indeed a strong ally of consumers.
Member from Renfrew, come to order.
Mr. Speaker, the member opposite raises an issue which the federal government needs to address, Mr. Speaker, as well. Mr. Speaker, we have made improvement in protection for consumers when they buy cars, make funeral arrangements, when they book their trips, when they, in various other aspects of consumer protection, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, we continue to work with our consumers in the province of Ontario to raise awareness because we want smart consumers, Mr.
New question. The member from Timmins, James Bay.